Hi, welcome back to Holly Hobbies. Let's get ready to bring some festive cheer to your home with a delightful Dollar Tree Snowman wreath. This wreath is budget friendly, made entirely from items you can find at the Dollar Tree. Gather your supplies, unleash your imagination, and let's create a snowy masterpiece that will brighten up your winter season. Whether you're a seasoned crafter or a beginner, this wreath is for everyone and is sure to bring a smile to your face. Let's get started. Hi, welcome back to Holly Hobbies. Today we're going to do another wreath using the Dollar Tree supplies, and this time we're going to use the Snowman Wreath kit from the Dollar Tree. We've already done a Santa one, and that tutorial is on my YouTube channel. And I'm also going to use the Dollar Tree 18-inch evergreen wreath form. I have some 6-inch mesh in the red and white, some Dollar Tree ribbon, and some snowflakes. So let's get started. So we're going to take our mesh, and this is the 6-inch mesh from the Dollar Tree. And we're going to go ahead and cut it into 6-inch pieces. And I'm going to stack the mesh so it goes a little bit faster. Clean up the end here. And let's go ahead and cut our 6-inch pieces here. So we're going to make these two alternating bundles. One has ribbon and one doesn't. This one is 2 reds and a white with no ribbon. This is 2 whites and a red with a combination of 3 different ribbons here. And I have my ribbon cut at 9 inches, and I have the ends finished off at a slant. And then we're also using 1/3 of a pipe cleaner. If these are too small for you to work with, just use a 1/2 a pipe cleaner. So let's start with how we're going to do the bundles, and we're just simply going to roll it into a tube and place it in our finger. Rolling it into a tube, and you can put the seam side in your finger there. And we're rolling it, the last one, and this is the seam side goes in like that. And then we're taking our 1/3 of a pipe cleaner, forming a V, sticking it around our bundle, coming towards the back, and folding it in half and giving it a good couple twists. So there's our 2 reds and a white. And now we're going to do the 2 whites and a red with our ribbon. And let's first get our ribbon stacked. We want to go green, red, and white, just stacked right on top of each other. And now we're going to take our white, doing the same thing, rolling it into a tube. We're taking a red, rolling it, and the white. And then we'll take our stack of ribbon and placing that right in our bundle. And our pipe cleaner going around our bundle. Securing it towards the back, flipping the bundle in half so you can get a nice tight twist. And then we could do this at the end when we get it on, but if you want to just spread your ribbons apart. So we could see all that beautiful glitter ribbon. So there is the bundle with the ribbon, and there's our other bundle right here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to make a bunch of these bundles and then we will add these to our wreath form. So this is what I have so far off of 2 rolls, and I'm sure we're going to be using more, but let's go ahead and start by adding these to our wreath frame. So I got this from the Dollar Tree, and we're going to start by fluffing out all of our branches, making sure we have some on the inside and the outside. So I have my wreath fluffed out. This is what it looks like. And then you see there's a lot of open gaps and all that kind of stuff, but we're totally winging it today. I've never done this before, so let's see how this turns out. So what I want to do is I want to add them onto this wire, the wire frame in between the garlands. So we're just going to take our pipe cleaner, going around that wire and twisting. And then we're going to alternate our little bundles here, and let's go on, we're going in between the branches here. And I'm just twisting these little pipe cleaners right around this metal frame here. And there, you can space them out as much as you want or as little as you want, but basically we're just going to go around the wreath frame. And we're just alternating our bundles. And we're going to see what this looks like when we get all these on, if we want to add more or not. So let's get this first roll of bundles added. So this is what we have so far, and this is with 1 roll of the red and 1 roll of the white. So now I'm going to cut another roll and make some more bundles. And we're continuing our bundles, alternating with the ribbon. We have 2 reds and a white, and then the ribbon is 2 whites and a red. And I hope you're getting into your flow here with these little bundles. They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be exact, as I say in a lot of my videos. And I did make these just a little bit longer than a third because it was a little hard to work with the third. So we're going to continue with this next roll and see where we're at. That'll be a total of 4 of these little 6-inch rolls. And it's filling up that little wreath frame pretty good. This is the second time I've worked with it this year. And I really like working with those frames. I wasn't sure what they were going to look like. And they've been a lot of fun to work with. It's kind of nice to do something different than work with different type of wreath frames. So I'm going to continue making all of these bundles. And then we're going to add these to our wreath frame. And now we're going to continue with our bundles going around the wire frame. And we're alternating our bundles, the ones with the ribbon and the ones without. And it's up to you how close or far apart you want to put these. And this is really filling up nice. And I really like this because you can see the evergreen coming out of the wreath, and it's just going to add so much texture to this design. And all right, so here's what it looks like with just about 4 rolls of the 6-inch mesh, and we alternated our bundles, and I think this just filled it up so nicely. So we have our Dollar Tree wreath attachments. These are so cute. And we have the head, the body, and we have 2 of the little arms here. So let's just play around a little bit here with how we're going to do this. And we also have a sign that we're going to add in the middle. Oh, isn't that just so cute? Look at that. Okay. So I went looking for signs for this and I couldn't find one that I liked. So I want to take this Let It Snow part off the bottom of the snowman. So I'm just going to use some box clippers and try to cut through this. Score it, and then we'll just clean it up a little bit here. So we're going to prep our sign and our wreath attachments, and I'm going to go ahead and cut off the ribbon on the wreath attachments because that is not going to work for me to attach these. And we're going to use some pieces of felt, just a few little scrap pieces to reinforce our pipe cleaners. And I'm going to take a pipe cleaner, fold it in half, and we'll start by adding some on our sign. And we're going to do the same exact thing with the wreath attachments. We're going to add our pipe cleaner with some felt right over the top. That's going to give us some extra reinforcement there. And I'm going to do the same on this snowman head. I'm going to add it to the hat here. And let's go ahead and add it to, part's coming off a little bit. I'm just going to add it to the body here, and I'm going to go right in the center. And we'll do the same thing for the arms. I'm just not sure. We'll wait until we get ready to add these to decide where we're going to put the pipe cleaner. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into that third roll and make us some more bundles. And these bundles you don't have to add the ribbon into. And we're going to use these bundles to fill up the center just a little bit, not really fill it up, but give us a little support for our wreath sign. So we're going to make a bundle, and then we're going to add them in between two branches in the center here. So I've already placed one right here. So what we're going to do, see these two branches that are coming out from the center? We're going to just place our bundle in between those two branches and twist those branches. And that's just going to give us a little something in the center here, just like a little support. So you're not even going to see these, so it doesn't matter which combination you do. And let's go around the center of all those green branches with our little bundles here. So we're only going to use a few more, just enough to get around each of the center branches. So here's another one. So I'm going to pull everything back and find where there's two branches. There's two branches right there. And I'm going to bring the branches around the center of my bundle and just twist. See how it just gives it a little something, and we'll make our way all around. It should give us some little extra in the middle. So I'm going to just continue going around. And I'm coming around my center. This part has no branches, so I'm just going to connect this around the wreath frame. All right, and that gave us a little more substance there in the middle. We're going to have to add some more substance to the middle here. And so I'm going to take, I have a piece of scrap plastic mesh. This is size 5, and it doesn't matter what size you have, as long as you can fit the pipe cleaners through the hole, you'll be fine, like that. So we're going to add a piece of this plastic mesh onto the back here, right here, and it doesn't matter what the mesh looks like. You could just use a scrap if you have a circle. And what we're going to do is add this to the back here, and we might even be able just to add the branches through it here. That's what we'll do. We'll just try to get these branches through and bend them back. We just need something to add a few more bundles onto. And we can use the pipe cleaners from the bundles as well and secure it that way. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to add this. And I'm just taking my pipe cleaners that are already on those bundles and securing this piece of mesh. All right, so I have a scrap piece of mesh on the back. I have some of the greenery coming through it and the pipe cleaners, just enough to kind of hold it on there. That's on there really good. And we'll flip it over, and then we have this mesh here to add some bundles, and that's going to bring up that center, and our sign and everything's going to float a lot better. So I'm going to make some more bundles, and we're going to secure it into this mesh. So I've made a few more bundles, and what we're going to do is fill up the center onto our mesh, and you're just going to bring your pipe cleaners through the holes on the mesh and secure it that way. So we're just going to just keep filling this up until it looks like it's nice and full in the center. It doesn't matter, we're not using ribbon in these bundles, we're just trying, you're not even going to see it really, it's just giving us some little support for our sign and our wreath attachment. All right, so we have that middle filled up with our plastic mesh, and we'll finish all of this later, but that just gave us that substance that we needed to float everything right on top without any big holes and gaps. So now we're going to add our wreath attachment. It's going to look something like this, and then we'll have we're probably just going to hot glue these onto the sign, under the sign here. So before we attach our sign, I want the arms to be hot glued to the sign. So we're going to do something like that. And let's just go ahead and get these hot glued onto the sign. And that way, I think that's going to look really cute coming out of the sign. So we have everything else prepped with our pipe cleaners, and now we're going to attach it all together. So we have the arms attached to the sign, and this one curves up, but this one's curving down, and I want to give it the option where we can curve it up. So what I'm going to do is just glue this pipe cleaner onto the arm here, and that way we can use the wire to shape it any way we want. So I have a little piece of pipe cleaner glued there, so that way we can bend and shape the arm when we get this attached. And now we're going to attach our kit and our sign. And let's go ahead and do the sign first. So We're going to place it right around there. We have our pipe cleaners right here that will go through our mesh, and this is probably going to be in the plastic range area, and this will be in the plastic mesh area. So you're just going to go through the plastic mesh with your pipe cleaners, and then we'll flip it over and secure it. And now we're going to place the bottom half. And I want it right below the sign. And we're going right through that plastic mesh, getting it where we want it. And see, I have the pipe cleaners coming through. I'm actually going to space them out just a little bit more. And I have that right under the sign. So I took the one off the hat, and we're going to make one right here in the center of the head. This is going to work a lot better. And now we're going to use our pipe cleaners on our snowman. And we want him right above the sign. So let's flip that over, and now you could go ahead and finish off your pipe cleaners. Now we've added our sign and our wreath attachments, and look at how cute this is. So at this point, if you have any frays, just go ahead and clip those off and fluff out your ribbon. You can go through each of your little bundles and make sure everything is towards the front. Some of them might be tucked in the back a little bit. So get all that beautiful ribbon out that we worked hard adding, so we can just have all that nice sparkly. So I would just go through each of these and make sure everything's pulled out the way you want. Add some snowflakes. Now I have these, which I got from the Dollar Tree, which I really like. I like both of these, actually. These from the Dollar Tree, and I got these from Hobby Lobby. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but we're going to finish this off. I don't know if I'm just going to do a couple or maybe just like two like that. I might just do something like that. So you're just going to add a few snowflakes. We're just going to hot glue those and get ready to wrap with this design. And I've added the snowflakes, and I have these little foam snowflakes that came from the Dollar Tree in a little packet here. And that completes our design for today. I think he turned out so cute, and it was so fun working with the Dollar Tree green wreath form and the Snowman Wreath kit. And this is a lot of fun to make, and I hope that you had fun making yours as well. And in the description box down below, you will find the link to my Amazon store, where I list all my favorite crafting supplies that I use in my tutorials. And please subscribe to my channel, ring that bell, and you'll receive notifications when I release new tutorials. And please leave me a comment. This really helps me and my channel. YouTube will push my content out to more people. Thanks for watching Holly Hobbies. From my heart to yours. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow me for more wreath and crafting ideas. Thanks for watching Holly Hobbies. From my heart to yours.